Are you tired of putting so much money into this game and getting absolutely nothing you wanted? Head on over to MrMcCoin.com and use code GS for 15% off all your purchases, which include player training coins and more. Link is in the description. What's going on, guys? GS here, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video. Today we have two new cards in their debut. We have Aaron Donald and we also have Jalen Ramsey. Now, we are getting some house rules gameplay. Now, this time around, you pretty much have to pass every single run that you attempt. You will lose 1 point, and that will be gifted to your opponent. You both start off with 20 points, and not only do you lose a point, I think I mentioned that, right? You lose a point and it's gifted to your opponent. So, if the game starts 20-20 and I just hand the ball off and get a gain of 7 yards, I now have 19 points and you now have 21. They take one away from me and add it to you for running. So you pretty much have to pass all the time. And since you have to pass, I felt like this was a good opportunity to showcase Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. Both of them are active. And right there, Ramsey is actually going up against he got by him though, a very souped up, I think Munoz with edge protector and all that stuff. And you can see he actually, what is Peppers doing on the right side? He actually has the counter to hold whoever, right there, that's technically a run, so he lost the point. Hold whoever it is he has on that side. So it's like, okay, we're going to make a swap. We're going to Peppers on that side, and then we're going to put Donald on the right, because I want Donald to try and, even though he is getting by Munoz fully, maxed out. And every incomplete pass is a negative point as well, so we gain a point right there. And then right there, you see, we put Donald on the right side, and he gets a sack. That is 1.5 sack. And there he is again, flushing him outside the pocket, and this Aaron Donald is a bad man. He's a bad man. Now, for me, offensively, a lot of people are doing the touch pass. Now, I punt the ball because I'm trying to showcase the new card, so I just want to see what it is they could do on defense. And what a lot of people are doing is they are either punting you the ball and relying on their defense because they don't want to throw any incomplete passes or lose points that way, or they are doing a lot of touch passes out of Wildcat, out of 5 wide, and that is technically, it's kind of like a handoff, but it's technically a pass, so it doesn't go against you. You're not going to lose a point or anything like that. Right there, I was kind of a little upset. I clicked on Ramsey, got in position, and unfortunately, he just didn't make a play. Now, interceptions are big too, because I think that's 3 points, so that's a 6-point swing going back and forth. I was just going to kick the field goal so I can go back on defense, but he's going to go on ahead and quit. And I can tell you already that this Aaron Donald is a monster. This guy is a complete animal. Now, the thing is, a lot of players, that can be said about a lot of players that are active with their abilities. Now, if he can give me some production when he's not active, now we cooking with some grease. See, this right here is a 5 wide touch pass. That's technically a run, even though it's in the statistic as a pass, right? It's like a little end around that counts as a pass, and it's plus 10 yards. And any reception over 10 yards, you get plus 1 point. So that's why we're up 21-19. So right there, I had X right away, and I was winding up to throw it to him, but I ended up getting shedded and sacked. And I can say that I definitely love Hot Route Master. With you not being able to really run at all, Michael Vick was useless. He was missing throws anyway, so we went with Troy Aikman, and I was doing so well with Troy Aikman. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with him right there. Don't test the user. Big interception right there by my man Big Boy Calvin. So we're just going to settle for 3 and just give him the ball, go back on defense, and see what my man Donald and Jalen can do. Now, he is under center, no huddling, and just hiking and throwing the ball immediately. Like hike, quick throw, quick read, quick read. He's got these very quick reads. And Julius Peppers is a monster. And when I do have 2 guys active, I'm thinking I'm going to go with Peppers and Donald over Von Miller, just because Peppers is so much faster. He has such great speed where he should be able to wrap around, give you that very quick shed around the corner, along with Aaron Donald, and Donald is on the right side, and you can see he's just shedding almost instantaneously, just coming around right there. Both of them, him and Peppers, are kind of held up though. It would definitely be very dumb if they got insta shed all the time, but for the most part though, if you're trying to pass the ball and you don't have active guards on the outside to try and stop these active abilities, you are going to not have much time in the pocket. Right here, he goes on ahead, hits us with a no huddle, as he's been doing pretty much all game. Incomplete pass, that's a point for us. Thankfully, that tackle, we stopped him on the 1 yard line. Next play, he takes off. Now, he can run. He can run it in if he wanted to. He would have got a touchdown. He would have just lost 1 point, and he only would have gained 5. But he decided to pass it. Slay is right there, and then he just ends up leaving. So, the very next game, take a look at my opponent's top 3. Doesn't have the best squadron, and I'm like, okay, this is where Aaron Donald is going to absolutely shine. I'm assuming he doesn't have like a top tier offensive line. Very first play, mama, they go that man again. Aaron Donald just screams around the outside and just gets a big sack. Goes over to the right side. Maybe I should have went for the swap, and he just snuck it in. I'm not even sure how. Again, Aaron Donald screaming around the outside. Now, he does have secure pass protector on the guy. And look at Donald again, just forcing a quick pass. That's scary. Like, as soon as you hike the ball, you need to have a read in mind immediately, because most of the time, Aaron Donald is just insta-shedding. And then we have Peppers on the right side doing it as well. Look at Donald again, forcing him to get rid of the ball. Now, my guy got some reads. Now, don't let the team fool you. He's dotting me up. He's getting some reads. Now, fumbles were plus 3 points as well, but some people were abusing. If you were in shotgun, they would just go off sides, staying right in between the center and the quarterback. That way, the ball will bounce off of them, and it's technically a fumble, and people were cheating their way to getting extra points. So, to prevent that, they went ahead and just took fumbles away, not allowing 3 points per fumble. So, people had to deal with that all day yesterday. I've only had it done once. Look at the double spin right here by Gordon fighting for us. So we're down 2 right here, 2nd and 3 right here, and we go underneath again, and very, very, very close to a first down, I believe. Yep, 3rd and inches right here. So we're looking. We go to the side right there. We got Gronkowski, and again, me being able to put people on any route I want is so good. You know, corner routes and posts and crossers. It's very, very, very good. I definitely love it. Obviously, the only thing is that he's very slow. But we're up 3, and we're out on defense, and I'm loving the protection, the no protection that he's having. Aaron Donald is active over there on the left side, just sheds instantly, but it's gone after 1 play. And I made a mistake. I had baseline set in my audibles. Well, not my audibles, my coach suggestions, as we get another user interception right there. And whenever someone is in like a tight formation, it messes up. Like, instead of my purple being on the outside, the cornerback is on the purple, and it just messes everything up. It's super, super weird. So I had to take that off, and I was giving up a few plays. You have to manually baseline, because if not, it'll just mess up whatever it is you're trying to do. Incomplete pass right there, another point in our direction. Ramsey, you see the star over there on the right side, not really getting tested too much. Unfortunately, can be very difficult for a cornerback to see some action, especially in the end zone. You know, if I was running like man-to-man, you might be able to see more of him, but we are having him in a zone. He does have zoned out, but, you know, I'm sure he's going to be making plays for us. I already have in mind the type of defense it is I want to run whenever we get into head-to-head. In my dime coverage package, I'm thinking I'm going to have Donald and Peppers active. We have to hope that we can stop the run, and as long as we can stop the run, force you to pass, and have those guys just screaming around the outside, you know, we should be good. We should be able to have good zone coverage out there. And like right here, you see instantly on the outside, just forces him to dump the ball off, because we're just giving him no time to have reads develop. And that right there can change a lot. You know, that's why most of the time when you face people, they're going to have active guys on the D-line. Right here, he has the opportunity to take off, but he doesn't, and then he actually doesn't. He's going to lose a point for that. So, I mean, we'll take that. He lost a point. Instead of being up 3, we go up 4. Now, he did get the first down. It allows him to continue the drive. So, you know, not the worst play by him. But, you know, he sacrificed the point to do that. So, he just goes on ahead, and he just relies on his defense. You can tell. He just wanted his 3. He wants to go on defense. Didn't even try to score. Don't want to get any negative points. First play, we hit him with the touch pass right here. We get a huge gain. That is +1 point right there because it is a 10-yard reception. I usually start the game with that, seeing how they react to it, how they respond to it. And then we end up hitting Kittle on a nice little slant, and he's just going to go on ahead and quit out. Because I actually was going to kick a field goal right then, too, the same as he did, so we can go on defense. So he quits, and then we go on to the next game. Now, these are 5 consecutive games, all 5 in a row. Right here, after we got our Jalen Ramsey pack, this was games 36 through 40, so 5 wins would give us, I think, like 50 trophies and 25K for the extra. If you win 70 games, you get 100K total and like 200 trophies, I think, or something like that. 2nd and 10 right here with Vic underneath is wide open, and thankfully Big Boy Snacks goes on ahead and bat that down. This guy got some good route combination. You see me using the curl, and then he's got someone on the left, but again, there goes Vic with the bad throw on the run, and this is why I gotta go on ahead and just get rid of Vic, because abilities are, I don't know how he caught that. Abilities are everything in this game. Everything, and Michael Vick just does not have any good abilities. He has tremendous speed. Outside of escape artist, he just doesn't have anything to help him throwing. And he comes out with a screen right here. I was not expecting that. And yeah, Jim Brown plays no games. He just threw everyone to the ground. That man Jim Brown just threw everyone to the ground. But yeah, like, Michael Vick doesn't have anything to help him throw better, unfortunately. So we're going to go on ahead and come out in pistol. That's my usual play. Obviously, I forgot to edit this stuff out, but I like to put a corner with Moss on the left side and block Gronk, or sometimes put him on a post. And if I max protect, just have a corner, have a crosser, and have a streak. And right there, just everything was back. And we actually fumbled, so that's 3 points his way. And right now we're down 9 points, and it's not looking good for us. But we put Toriho on a crosser, and this right here was a very tight throw, and he just got a bad pick animation, and we'll take that. We'll take lucky. We'll take getting lucky for a blind read. Right here, I thought for sure we were going to come down with that. Puts his hands on the pass, but just drops it due to the contact, and very, very, very frustrating to see that happen. Back to down 9 we go. We figure we'll do a little touch pass right here, see if we could pick up the first down. Big juke, jukes everyone out, and just like that, we were down 9, and now we're going to go and tie the game. We get 7 points for the field goal, and the PAT and touchdown, and then a -1 swing. A beautiful playmaker right there, and he's just getting a little too much time, and I'm like, how is he getting so much time? We have 2 active guys on the D-line. Someone's got to come free. Like, we have to. So I come out and nickel normal, and now he's not going to throw the ball away because he doesn't want to lose a point, because that'll be an incomplete pass. So sacks don't give you anything. Right here, insta sheds on the outside, forces him up in the pocket. We have guys there. We click on, and we try to go for the click on, but we didn't get it. But incomplete pass right there. So that right there forces a punt. And we're back again on offense to see if we can go downfield. So back to the touch pass we go. See if we can get a nice little swing, nice little swing, nice little move right there to get the +1. Now we are closing in on field goal range toward the half. It's only 2-minute quarters, I believe. Big sack right there for him. We only have 1 timeout remaining, so we're just going to go to the touch pass, and if we don't get anything crazy, we're probably just going to take it into the half. I think I called timeout and try it one more time. Oh, no, just one pass right here. RB is wide open. How did I miss RB? RB was wide open. Nelson, sheesh, man. I completely missed that. Yikes. But we go into the half up 2 points, so, we'll take that, and we do get ball. Beautiful pass right there to Randy Moss. He is active with post specialist, and anytime he's active, he's going to get increased catching and route running, so he's going to be able to come up with those catches more often than not in those tight areas because he's active with post specialist. So he comes out sending the house right here. You can see he just sends everyone, and that right there was a very big play. Crosses midfield, gets us a little closer for a punt. Just a bad punt, but again, we're up 4, so all we got to do is not give up anything too big. And he goes over the middle, incomplete pass, and that is a 2-point swing. 1 for me, -1 for him. So his guys are actually doing a pretty good job of blocking. I just take it as Aaron Donald and Peppers, they're tired. They've been blitzing for the past 12 games. They're tired, but right there, they just come screaming around the edge, I think, man, this Peppers. Look at Donald, bro. Like, look at him. He's just Donald and Peppers are so held together. Like, they're just such a good combination. And our opponent's going to go ahead and quit, and that right there is going to be our 5th win. I really think we're going to probably step back from the man-to-man defense and just run Peppers and Donald. If I can just stop the run and force you to pass with those 2 guys looming around in your backfield, in your face, I feel like we're going to do good. Aaron Donald is a monster. We didn't see too much of Ramsey, but we should get Ramsey involved in some plays in the future. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and be signing out, man. Appreciate the support as always, man. Thank you guys. Hit that like button, bringing you guys LTD, Donald, and Ramsey gameplay the next day. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and be signing out. Peace.